Yo, what is up, guys? So, the Washington football team yesterday in the third round selected Benjamin St-Juste with their 74th pick in the NFL draft, and then with their 82nd pick, they selected Dyami Brown. So the first selection, I'm also gonna talk about what Ron Rivera was saying about Benjamin St-Juste, sorry, because there's really not many things on him. He was not a starter. He didn't have interceptions in his college career, so that's a little bit of a red flag for me. But it looks like, what Ron Rivera and Martin Mayhew saying that this is a guy that they want to develop with time. So I'm okay with that. Cornerback, Washington needed depth, but it wasn't a pressing need. So I'm just surprised that they decided to go with a third round selection of a cornerback instead of a safety or maybe tight end, because those are still positions I need. I know that we're in day 3 today. It's Saturday, so it's day 3. They still have 4 picks to go. But the top safeties and the top tight ends are going, so they're going fast. So I wonder what Ron Rivera is going to be looking to do at those positions. Let's wait and see. I do want to let you guys know though that I will be dropping the videos regarding the selections later tonight as soon as the draft goes final. So please look forward for that. Anyways. So really not that much information on Benjamin St-Juste. He is Canadian, played at Minnesota. He's mostly known for his pass breakups. He breaks up passes more than anything. He's a tall guy. He's tall, 6'3". He can be maybe that, once he's developed. Excuse me, getting burps. Once he's developed, I think he could be that outside guy paired up with William Jackson. And I'm like, if he's tall and he's known for passes, he just needs to work better at intercepting passes. He's not all that good. Well, he hasn't had an interception in his college career, so I really can't say. But he's really known for pass breakups. Some bad things that he is grabby. He's feisty, but maybe he's too feisty for his own good. So, that is something that he could work on as well. Like I said, with man-oh-man. I think that's something that I think Washington's defensive coordinator in Jack Delrio could fix. He's gonna be learning under that tree. I cannot wait for that. So, I'm excited to see what this guy produces on the field. Like I said, training, the rookie camp, mini camps, and all that good stuff is gonna be interesting. How he falls in the pecking order. I think that it's interesting that Ron Rivera, there were other guys out there, but they wanted Benjamin St-Juste. They actually reached out to him and said, we want you. And Ron Rivera did say that teams did try to reach out to trade up for him, and when they saw that Washington got him, they got phone calls saying, hey, I wanted Benjamin, but I'm glad that he comes here to Washington. Let's see what he can offer. So that's a little bit about Benjamin St-Juste. Again, not much on him. I got to do some more investigating. As soon as the draft goes final, maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'll discuss the draft as a whole. Give it my grade and all that stuff. So this is a wild card pick for now. So let's see what he does. Next up is Dyami Brown. I was looking at the draft, and I saw that the Giants selected Kadarius Toney. The Eagles got, Devontae Smith. And I was like, okay, Washington, they got to find their next wide receiver. And here's the thing. Terrace Marshall, he was dropping. He, in fact, I kind of was like, okay, Terrace Marshall is there. Washington, if they're needing a wide receiver, just get him. Just get him. But, he just dropped all the way to I think it was like Washington passed up on him. And, obviously they got Samuel Cosme there at 51. But, and I was like, okay, what is Washington planning to do here? Their 82nd pick, and I'm like, okay, because they picked up Benjamin St-Juste, who I didn't recognize. I knew that he was a defensive back or corner. Something about I forgot to mention about Benjamin St-Juste is that he also at the Senior Bowl played safety. So, and that is something that also Ron Rivera and Martin Mayhew did stress, is that they're looking for guys that can flex into different positions, what running backs becoming to wide receivers becoming to, running backs. They got speedy. And Dyami Brown is no exception. He is tall, though. I don't think he would be used as a running back because he's tall. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2". He's like Terry McLaurin back in. He could be our number 3 guy, maybe number 3 or 4 guy. Obviously, man, he is mostly used to get those contested catches. He will fight for the catch, and that's what Washington needs on that outside to be paired up with Terry McLaurin. He could actually be Terry McLaurin and him, out on the outside. Man, I can. Woo, man, like when I looked up stats, saw some highlights. Woo. And like I said, the NFC East got better with their receiving core. Dallas has, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. The Eagles, have, their wide receiving core. I can't remember their names. Jalen Rager, now they have Devontae Smith and others. And then, of course, the Giants have, Kenny Golladay. They selected Kadarius Toney. Whew. So Washington, it was bound to happen. They needed to find a wide receiver, and they got a steal here. They got a steal here with Dyami Brown. Paired up with Terry McLaurin, that's going to be a nasty, wide receiver core is now as strong as ever. I don't think. And last year, the analysts were like, yeah, Washington's wide receiving core is not all that great. I don't think they're going to be saying that anymore. I honestly don't. I think that, they're going to, I think, they're like, okay, Washington has got better with their, Dyami Brown on that outside with Terry McLaurin. Bucky Brooks said that it reminds him, he reminds him of Terry McLaurin. This is a steal right here. He can fight for the catch. He comes away with the catch. He is fast. So he'll be that deep threat. He will bring you that home run. And like I said, Washington has it's no longer smaller guys because they have gotten smaller guys. They have smaller guys on that roster. They have Adam Humphries. They have, Terry McLaurin. Who else is on there? Curtis Samuel. Dyami St. Brown. Dyami Brown. Is now back there. Wow. Washington is looking to retain that NFC East title and retain it good because their wide receiving core, I like it. It's going to be nasty. Oh, man, give it to me now. I cannot wait for the season. I cannot wait to see Washington in action with that nasty, nasty wide receiving core. But more on, roster things later. I'll do a, roster selection. I'll discuss, depending on who Washington gets here, with the remaining 4 picks, I'll talk more about that. later on. So look for a video for that. That'll do it for this video, guys. What do you guys think about the Washington football team's third-round picks? To recap, it was Benjamin St-Juste, cornerback from Minnesota, and then Dyami Brown, wide receiver. I can't remember what school he was from. If you guys know where Dyami Brown went to school, let me know in the comments down below. I'm blanking at the present moment, but I'm excited. At first, yesterday I was throwing hissy fit on my stream in the second round, and then the third round came along, and I was like, okay, they got Benjamin St-Juste. I was like, I had no idea who that was, because again, Ron Rivera has a habit of getting guys that we're not familiar with. Washington. I was also upset because I wanted Josh Palmer as well out there because he's a tall guy and he's a tall guy, and I wanted him, but he went before Washington could get him. He went like in the 70s, like probably 78 overall, I think. And then I was like, okay, what wide receivers there for Washington to take? And then Dyami Brown, was taken. So Terry McLaurin 2.0, 1 point, the 1-2 punch on the outside. Give it to me. Alrighty, guys, that'll do it for this video. If you're new to my channel, you like what you hear, you like what you see, give me a subscribe. I cover NFL and Washington football team content, European soccer and Real Madrid content. So if you like any of that, just hit that subscribe button so that way you guys know when you're notified when I drop those videos. Turn on post notifications, comment, give me a thumbs up. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Keep it real. Peace.